I just got gas at this gas station in Manitowoc. I don't know where the hell I am. Anyway, I'm in Wisconsin, and I gotta get a cappuccino just because I need something warm and just fuzzy for my belly, even though gas station cappuccino will basically clean out my entire stomach. And the lady goes, "You can have it, dear." And I'm like, oh my God, this is why I love the Midwest. All that Southern hospitality bullshit, like bless your heart, basically means go F yourself. So yeah, there's no, Southern hospitality is really a middle finger, but Midwest hospitality, they're lovely up here. Okay, I've got a 4.5 hour drive, 4-hour drive to the Loves near Milwaukee, and then 2 hours tomorrow morning to Indiana Dunes. I want to ride a horse tomorrow. I think I can ride a horse in Indiana Dunes. Or you can bring your own horse and ride it. I can't really tell what the website, National Park website, is talking about, but okay, so it is warm. I would like a cup of chai, but I think I do also have this, just gas station caffeine for the next couple days. I don't drink soda anymore. I used to drink Diet Coke, but I quit when I was diagnosed officially with IBS, so that my belly feels a whole lot better. So anyway, yeah, so I'm now gonna go to toward Milwaukee and park up for the night. I should be there about 9 p.m, which is fine. I've got full tank of gas and 287 miles to go. So it's an easy drive. So this is an 8-hour drive day, even though I woke up on an island this morning with my own private jet and you know, my own private cabin, very bougie, and then I went mountain biking. So even though I have to drive 8 hours, it's been a full day. So yeah, all right, let's go. All right, I saw a big ass sign that said cheese, and I'm in freaking Wisconsin. And I haven't bought any cheese. There's cheese curds, which is called poutine. If you don't know what poutine is, it's French fries with cheese curds and gravy, and it's a Canadian thing. I don't even know if this place is open. It's just like this little thing, but I want some freaking cheese. Okay, cheese, okay. And they have other meats and things, but I think, yeah, it's open. The wine company, furniture, candles, cheese curds. It just said cheese. I don't want cheese curds. I just want a big ass piece of cheese, or a hat that's shaped like a piece of cheese. Okay, this is the place. I'm in my pajamas. So let me just climb over. Oh no, so hard. All right, let's see what they have. They have free wine, but I don't drink. They literally have so much wine in here. This is moonshine. Why do they have so much wine? That is crazy. They're just buckets and buckets of this stuff. I want to find out where the cheese is at. It's like I literally don't drink. I don't like any alcohol. It gives me a headache, makes me sick. And plus I drive everywhere. So this is cool though. They've got so much selection. These are all moonshines. I've never had moonshine before. I don't even know what it is. It's like NASCAR. NASCAR, the Prohibition, NASCAR started to run the alcohol across the country in stock cars. I do know that for a fact. And then they just decide to drive left or turn left. So these are all, this is kind of cool, but I don't drink any alcohol. I want the cheese. Where the hell's the cheese at? Okay, here's the cheese. Okay, oh, cheese curds, yeah. I can get some of this. String cheese is good. I actually want some cheese to snack on. All right, I assume this is Wisconsin. Why is there so much moonshine? That's crazy. Unfortunately, the cheese was like $8 that little bag, so no cheese for me. But that was fun. So I'm gonna tell my friend she likes pickles on everything, and they have pickled moonshine. I don't even know what moonshine is. I've never had it. I don't drink. So, like when I drink like a cider, I'm done. Like it's just I get this massive headache, and I don't feel well, and then I get real groggy and moody, and then I just get hangry. So, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna pee quickly and then continue on. I got less than 2 hours. I thought there'd be like big blocks of cheese, not little like $8 bag of string cheese I can get from the supermarket. My home for the night consists of this really big rest area right here. There's a bunch of people. There's like a ton of people. Vans, everything. So I'm gonna park. Oh, it is busy. All right, so I think I'm gonna park. This person just parked like, I should park right next to him. There's an ambulance. I usually park next to the handicap space just so that nobody parks directly next to me. Okay, this is fine. All right, I think I'll just park here. Yeah, so it's just basically this in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Good morning, and I go right into a toll booth. Do not stop. I guess I can't pay. How do you pay? I had this issue last year. I was told my Easy Tag, which is right up here, would work, and apparently it doesn't. And so I got a ticket, or not a ticket, like I got a bill. So I paid the $5, whatever I owed, and then they sent, it was $18 extra for the invoice. And I called them. I said, but I was told when I called the transport authority that my Easy Tag would work. So they, you know, I paid the toll, and now they keep sending me the invoice for the invoice fee, and now it's up to like $60. I'm like, wait a minute, like I don't, and it says you owe nothing, but we're just going to keep charging you for this piece of paper. So I'm not paying it because I cleared my toll. They lied to me and said that my thing was going to work, and it didn't. So that happens sometimes. The transponder, the Easy Tag for Texas, does actually work in other states. Like it works in Oklahoma, it works in Kansas. But for some reason that day, I think because it was raining and foggy when I was up in Chicago back in November, just randomly drove from Iowa 80 truck stop to Chicago. They basically were like, oh yeah, it definitely works. And then it was like raining, foggy, and dark. And so it didn't read my license plate, but somehow knew it was me. I don't know what was going on. It didn't read my transponder, that's what it was, because the rain was hitting the window. So they got my license plate, and then I said, okay, yeah, I'll pay every toll I have to. I have no problem with that. I have a problem with you extorting $60 from me for a piece of paper for an invoice that I no longer owe. So anyway, it's just like, I don't know, Chicago. All right, let's go through Chicago, and let's go to Indiana, new state for Prudence. For me, I spent 4 years there in college, and it's great to be back. It's great to drive my van there. I was just there in May for an awards dinner and a retirement ceremony for my professors. And yeah, now I'm back in the van. I promised them, I said I will be back in the van in the near future, and I'll be there today. But I won't be at my college until Wednesday. Today is Sunday. I'll be at my college on Wednesday because I need to go to Indiana Dunes today. And then I'm going to go into Michigan and go to Silver Beach and go check that out if I have time. It's just like a cute little seaside thing, but I do need to work on my computer today, and I have a Zoom call with Harriet. So I want to get a video uploaded. I need to get Devil's Tower uploaded today, so that's the goal. Six Flags Great Wolf Lodge. I want to go to a theme park. Oh my god. So tomorrow, actually, I'm in Illinois, the Six Flags Illinois. I'm thinking either I mountain bike tomorrow, or if there's a theme park in Michigan, I kind of want to go on some rides tomorrow and just do something silly. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I need to do something in Michigan. I don't have time or the ability to get to the Upper Peninsula, which I absolutely will do in the future when I come back, go back to Isle Royale again for a longer time. I'll spend more time up here, maybe in the fall when it's a little bit cooler. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to kind of do something silly tomorrow, but it has to be in Michigan. And I'm staying in Michigan at the Welcome Center tomorrow night. So I'll check that off. I'm staying in the van, so I get a sleepy cloud. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm at the Lake Forest Oasis. So on the toll roads in Illinois, they have all these things called oases. And they're just like massive rest areas with tons of restaurants. It's really, really nice. I stayed at one on the way from Iowa. Went through one, stayed in one in Kansas as well. So it's kind of like a Midwestern thing. But they have an Illinois toll. They're supposed to have the toll booth thing over here, so I can go talk to someone. But I don't think, welcome to Chicago, I don't think they have the toll booth office maybe isn't open yet. You want pizza at 8 o'clock in the morning? These are great. This is what rest areas should be. They also have falafel, hummus, Auntie Annie's pretzels, Dunkin' Donuts. But yeah, so you can see out here, it's like literally you can just sit and watch the freeway. And these remind me of the ones in England. The rest areas were always like just kind of like this. You can just sit and watch I-94. I think that's the road that I'm on. This is great though. I mean, you can't park more than 2 hours here, unfortunately. So no overnight parking. but you can get pretty much any kind of food you want. Northbound Tollway, Wisconsin. Okay, so you can go to Wisconsin that way. You can go to Chicago, Indiana that way, O'Hare Airport, which is the 7th level of hell revisited 5 times. So when I went to college in Indiana, I flew through Chicago or Denver, and Denver was great, and I love Denver. And even when, you know, the flight went sideways, still love it. O'Hare, no, O'Hare is literally like hell completely. So, okay, so yeah, oh, I could have some shawarma. I've not had that in a while. All right, so yeah, just Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's weird to see it. Usually it's KFC. Dunkin' Donuts, Subway, Panda Express, they're all closed. The bathrooms, yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's here for me to talk to. So I'm gonna leave and keep going. It's good to just kind of stretch my legs for a minute. So yeah, I'm in Lake County, Illinois. I would like a Frappuccino. It looks like the Starbucks closed. Oh, here we go. That's who I need to talk to. Open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. All right, so I don't even think that they're able to, or account services. Yeah, these are the people I should be talking to. They're not here though, and I don't want to wait another 2 hours, so I'm gonna keep going. And yeah, I would like a Frappuccino though. Maybe I'll get a smoothie from McDonald's, that would work for me. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom and then get back in the van and head on to Indiana. All right, I got my smoothie. I'm going back to Prudence. This is a loud truck stop. I don't know if the actual trucks can stay here overnight, but cars only have 2 hours. But luckily I knew my hidden gem secret. So yeah, Illinois, I don't know, annoying. When you have the word annoy in your name of your state, yeah, it's not the most van friendly, but I'm only here for half a minute. Welcome to Indiana. That's the sign. I can't stop and take a picture, but there it is. Indiana is a new state for Prudence. I spent 4 years here in college. All right, here's proof of life. I forget sometimes. I'm always like filming, just like babbling and like filming, whatever. Skin protection. I wear gloves while I drive, and I have long sleeves. And then I have this gigantic visor that just goes back and forth as needed. And blue sky. There we go. Yeah, so I spent 4 years here in college. I went to college near Indianapolis, just south of Indianapolis. And I was even on the billboard and on the advertising for the college in Indianapolis airport. So I spent a lot of time up in northern Indiana. I went to Chicago a bunch of times. Went over to Cincinnati. So a lot of the people were from like the tri-state area. So they were from like Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and then a lot of people from Kentucky. Like my roommate was from Kentucky my freshman year, so I went home with her at Thanksgiving. So it was a suitcase college. We only had 900 students at the time. I think now it's about 2,000. But it was really great, and I'm still friends with so many of them that I went to school with. I knew everybody because I was on the newspaper, and I worked in public affairs. So because of that, I had to send press releases home to all their small town newspapers. So I learned all the little towns they lived in, and I just loved it. And it was the only school I applied to. I visited my senior year, and it looked like Little House on the Prairie. And I said, this is freaking America. This is where I want to go to college. They also had an excellent journalism program. So I graduated with a journalism degree, and also minors in political science and economics and Canadian studies and international relations and all these things. So I really had a well-rounded education to be a news reporter. But then I ended up moving to Japan. I lived there for 4 years, northern Japan, through my college. So we have a sister city between Franklin, Indiana, and Kuji, which is K-U-J-I, not Kuji. Kuji, Japan. And so I was a cultural ambassador, and I ended up staying for 4 years because 9/11 happened while I was there, and I didn't want to go back to New York. So yeah, and it was great, and a lot of travel opportunities while I was at school. I went to Canada, went on some other trips like DC and New York, got to live in New York for a summer, got to live in Rhode Island for a summer. Yeah, it was just really, really great. And we had our international club, I think, had 7 people. So, but we had students from Norway, Peru, Zimbabwe, other countries in Africa. We had Romanian students. We had yeah, just a lot of people from different places. So it was really great. So I'm going to be there in a few days. It's Sunday today. I'll be there on Wednesday for the day in Franklin. I'll go visit Tim's grave as well that day, or the day before. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of down a right in the Great Lakes, and then I'm going to go up into Michigan, and then I'm going to come down into so I think I'm on Lake Michigan now. I'm going to go into Michigan tomorrow, do something in Michigan, stay there, go into Ohio, finish Cuyahoga Valley National Park, which I don't actually know how to pronounce, and then go down through Cincinnati back over to Franklin. So I'm kind of looping around, flying out of Indianapolis on Thursday morning at 5 a.m. Super early. So I've got about 5 days at home. I've got Harriet's school orientation, I've got some medical appointments, I need to work on videos, I've got to sort the house out. So just a couple things to do when I'm home. It's not getting as busy each time I'm home now because a lot of the stuff I had to sort out, I'm kind of just now waiting. But when I come home in September, I'll be home probably for 2 weeks because I do have some other like annual checkups and things for my spine and my lady bits and all that stuff. So yeah, so I don't know, I have to plan the next leg. I know I have to get to Acadia in the next 2 weeks and I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So I'm super excited to be exploring, but I have some downtime coming up over the next, I don't have very long drives, only have like an hour or two drive, so I can park up at a Starbucks and just kind of work on my computer for the next couple days each evening, so I can just start planning stuff and maybe get some more videos edited. I was so tired when I was on Isle Royale, I think because I had a cabin and I wasn't driving to anywhere that night. I just hiked, and as soon as I laid down on the futon, I was out. I went to bed at 7 p.m. and I didn't wake up until 6 a.m. the next morning. So I only worked on one video and then sorted the other videos. So what I do is I do all the video shooting, then I drop it all into my computer, organize it into folders, decide what order I'm going to do the videos, then I go through and I watch each video clip, and then I rename them so they're in order when I put them into Premiere Pro, and delete the videos I don't need, and then I move any videos I've completed into the cloud to get them off my computer, and then optimize the photos and videos so that it's not taking up much memory. I'm very technical. I've been doing digital media and all of this website stuff for almost 20 years now. So it's very easy for me. It takes me about an average of 2 to 3 hours to edit a video. So usually, like, I'll try to do all the pre-prepping and storyboarding and all that stuff. Like, I do have production value somewhat. While I'm kind of like on the road and stuff, like when I don't need Wi-Fi, and then I can edit the videos without Wi-Fi, then when I get Wi-Fi I can add the music, which I download from Epidemic Sound, and so very bumpy road, once I edit the videos and add the music, then I can export it. I don't need Wi-Fi for the exporting, so I can also do that on my downtime. So what I'm trying to do now is get all the videos sorted, all the videos edited without music, and then when I'm in a Starbucks I can drop the music in and do the exporting, which takes about 10 or 15 minutes. And then the Wi-Fi at Starbucks really isn't that good. Wi-Fi at the airport is super fast. It takes me 20 minutes to upload a video. It takes me 2 hours to upload a video at Starbucks. But so now what I'm doing, if I get all the videos edited as much as I can before I go to my layover at the airport, I can just upload them one by one, which is what I did in Vegas. I got 2 videos uploaded in the 4-hour layover that I had. I had to finish the videos, got them uploaded, got new headphones. And then when I'm home, also my Wi-Fi at home isn't very fast either. It's not really fiber optic or anything. So I can also just, let the videos upload while I'm sleeping. But again, I need to get them all done and just one by one get them uploaded. I think I can do multiple videos at a time now on YouTube. So I can just put like 3 videos in and get them on the channel. So I appreciate everyone that watches. I hope that these are useful to some part, or for the most part. But yeah, so now what I'm doing is I'm starting to share my itineraries. So if anybody would like any itineraries for anything that I'm doing, mostly it's drive times, rest areas, hikes, and other activities. I don't do a lot of like tourist sightseeing stuff like museums and things because I've already done all that stuff. So it's mostly the outdoor stuff. But I think it's useful, and then what I'm going to do is put a link to each of the videos that I create. I create a video for every single thing I do. There's people that go to like every country in the world and they don't do any videos. They do like 2 or 3 videos, that's it. But I'm doing a video for every single park I'm going to, every single state park in Texas, every single, even just drive times and like the van life. I don't really do like a van life vlog, like the day in the life of me. It's just more like, hey, I'm here and this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to start putting those links on each of the days that I go to, like Death Valley. I'll put that video link email me asking for the itinerary. So if anyone wants itineraries, just, you know, let me know. I should probably update. I could probably get an email for you guys to email. But just, yeah, I'll put it in the about section of this channel. And if you want the itinerary, then you guys can just email me at that email. I've got to send the email up. I do have the email. I just haven't set the mailbox up. But you can just email it, and I will just take out all my personal info and just send you an itinerary with the links directly to those videos, so you don't have to like search the channel, but you can search the channel, or you can watch every video. I have some people that do binge watch everything, so I do appreciate that. Tonight's rest area is the Indiana Welcome Center, and I actually just popped into Michigan for half a second to go do a U-turn and come back down. So I'm going to park toward the end as usual, and there's guys cleaning. These rest areas are absolutely amazing. They have like lots of information and everything. So I'm going to go down here to the end and park right at the end down here. There's vending machines, there's ice cream. I'm actually not hungry. I had 2 frappuccinos and a chai. It's been like 20 bucks. Way too much money at Starbucks, but I need to figure out a way to make my own tea. Anyway, so I'm going to park down here at the end, away from everyone. This is really nice. This is great. So there's no restrictions, and then the Michigan one is just up the road on the north side of the freeway, and this is on the south side. So I'm actually back in Indiana, which is great. So tomorrow I'm going to Michigan. So this is the end of my Indiana video. I spent about 6 hours at Starbucks editing 3 videos, working on the 4th video, uploading the 3rd video right now, and I'm going to, yeah, I've literally got my computer right here, uploading all the videos. It's very slow because I'm now on my mobile Wi-Fi. Just want to sort the van out. I do need to do a deep clean of this van before I go on my next leg of the trip. So either I'll do that Wednesday, or I'll take a day when I come back on next week, maybe next Wednesday. I don't know, I have to figure out. I still didn't get a chance to plan the next leg of the trip, so that will be my homework. In the meantime, oh, I was going to say, I thought it was loud, but it's not. It's a truck going by. Please leave. I'm just kidding. Go away, loud trucks. So there's yeah, it's quite loud out here actually, but I have one more video to edit. I'm almost up to date with the videos from the last leg of the trip. I've got one more video to put together and export, which is getting diverted on the plane, which you'll already see. It'll be before this one, or before a bunch of the videos that I'm creating on this leg. A couple videos back is when my plane got diverted to Albuquerque, and it was like flying in a washing machine. We're just bouncing around like crazy. And then I can start working on the next one. So it doesn't take long to edit the videos. It takes a while to upload them. So I may need to end up, well, not this year. I don't need Starlink this year. But if I continue doing this full time, the way that I'm doing, I may get Starlink, but I don't know. It depends if I'm going to take on some digital projects. Right now I'm just on a sabbatical for the rest of the year. So in the meantime, just doing healing in nature and working on my travel research for disabled adventurers, wounded warriors, domestic violence survivors, people with PTSD, and solo female travelers. So I kind of want to do this all the time now. I don't want to, part of me is like, I don't really want to do digital media for a bit. I want to take a break. So this is my break, and then I'll figure out if I'm going to go work for another corporation or not. So anyway, then I'm back down to 3 vacation days a year and having to ask permission to go to the doctor. It's like, I don't think so. Okay, I'm at the airport. I'm going to the economy lot, which is only $9 a day in Indianapolis. So I had a really, really nice dinner with my old college friend, and I had coffee this afternoon with my other college friend. It's Tuesday, or Wednesday, I think. So yeah, it's Wednesday. So a lot of people are working or still doing summer vacation. But I will be back in a couple of weeks when I swing back through here after going to the East Coast, when I go back through the Midwest. So excited to come back. But in the meantime, hopefully the economy lot works, because I don't have another option. So let's see if I can park over here. And yeah, I flew in and out of here a million times during college. This was my home base for 4 years. So it's good to be back. At this college, obviously no one was there. It's summertime. But yeah, economy lot is $9 a day. And I knew this because when I dropped the rental car off in May, I was like, holy shit, it's only $9. So yeah, so right here, the sign right here, $9 a day. I assume it doesn't change very often because I'd have to keep changing the sign. But let's see if this works. All right, I parked in B65 not to be confused with the B-52s. And I parked with this hill behind me, which would hopefully make it very difficult for anybody to get actually under my bike and undo the 7 locks that are currently around it. All the locks that are on the downhill mountain bike are now on the hardtail. So yeah, so I parked down there a little bit, but there was kind of this sidewalk where they could just lift it. So should be fine. Alarm's still not working. Kind of pissing me off actually. But everything's locked up, and yeah, so let's get the shuttle and go to the airport at 9:30 at night and sleep. I'm gonna upload my 2 videos and then take a nap for a little bit. I want to get through TSA because it doesn't reopen until 3 a.m. So I'd like to get through now and hopefully can just, you know, park up for the night and then just, you know, roll into my my gate area. So okay, hello Indy, goodbye Indy, I'm gonna miss you. I don't get to see you when I come back. I go right on the road to Niagara Falls, so that'll be fun. I still need to plan the next 2 weeks. This 2 weeks went quick. I can't believe I was in South Dakota just a week ago, and North Dakota. So now, yeah, I got to plan the next 2 weeks. So it should be pretty good. I'm getting some good recommendations from the Facebook groups. So, all right, let's go. So that's the TSA. They have these weird like x-ray machines that look like you're gonna go off into space or something. They're like these little pods. Okay, ground transportation. Although they didn't let me sleep on this side, I'm the first one through TSA pre-check. And I'm the only one in the airport right now. Again, this happened last time when I was here in May. It is freezing and I did not bring my pillow and I forgot my blanket. But I have to go to A20, so I think it's down here. I need something hot to drink. There has to be a vending machine. Anything. Blanket, pillow. Okay. All right, this is good. There's a Delta Sky Club. Unfortunately, I'm not that special. Literally nothing is open. Oh, I'm freezing. Okay, I'm gonna go to my gate. Hopefully it's a little warmer. Everything opens at like 4:30, and that's when I get on my flight. So, all right. This is kind of cool. I'm the only one. There's one other guy in TSA pre-check. There's like 20 people waiting to go through TSA. Families and everything at 3 o'clock in the morning, and none of them had TSA pre-check. I'm like, that is one thing you need to get. Seriously. Oh, this coffee machine. Okay. Oh, I'm on the walkway. I'm in flip-flops. It was warm when I left Indy. Now it's freezing. But there is a coffee shop at the end that I think opens at 4 o'clock. So, all right. Let me get a cup of coffee here. Hopefully they have hot chocolate. Yep, there's no one down here. I don't know what time the Hudson News opens, but they have blankets and pillows. I may have to buy another one because I do need to try to sleep because I get on the plane at 5:20 and then I get into Orlando about 11, and then I have a couple hours layover. Or I get in at 7:30 Orlando time, and then I have to sleep. So I need to sleep on the plane. I need to be able to sleep on the flight to Houston as well, because I get into Houston about 1:30 p.m. and I would like to do something productive tomorrow instead of what I usually did last time, is just sleep the rest of the day, and that kind of wasted a day. So got a lot to do, but anyway. All right, this coffee shop opens at 4:30. They have really good spiced chai, actually, surprisingly. And then this is my gate, 8:20, same one as last time. I'll tell you something, at least Spirit's consistent. And there's somebody sleeping over here. How did they get to stay? That's so funny. They're not supposed to be sleeping. Yeah, they wouldn't let me sleep. I don't know. Got something wrapped around her foot. I don't know what that is. Orlando International. Okay. I'm gonna go back and get another hot chocolate because I just spilled most of it on me when I was trying to pull it out of the machine. So throw that away and just walk around. I'm just gonna walk around and get myself a little more tired than I already am. I actually slept for probably about 4 hours, and then I don't know why, but like at 2 a.m. this family was just like screaming bloody murder, and we all just kind of sat up, and I'm like, sir, do you mind not screaming like you're murdering your wife? I don't know what was going on. They left, but It's just like, have some respect for people that need to sleep. So, I don't know. It's just funny. Like, some people just don't have any like spatial reference or any like regard for other humans around them. It's like, you guys aren't the only ones here. Like, you don't need to use your like on a mountain screaming voice. Like, try using your inside airport voice for a minute. Some of us are really tired. So anyway, yeah, it's just I don't mind. I'm going home. It's Thursday, so I'm going home pretty early than I usually do. Usually I get home on a Friday. Sometimes I've gotten home on Saturday morning, which is cutting it a little bit too close because I can't risk getting stuck because I have Harriet. So I need to make sure I'm home on time. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna mosey on along. So, oh my God, I need one more hot chocolate. I think the machine broke. It wouldn't take my card the second time. So I didn't break it. It just broke itself. I know the moving walkway is coming to an end. I'm fully aware that I might go arse over elbow on that thing. Okay. All right. Well, I just have to wait till 4:30. I've got another 40 minutes before the coffee shop opens. So explain to me how I'm doing van life, and this is about my 45th flight this year. I fly 4 times every 2 weeks. I usually have a layover, so yeah, 4 Spirit flights, and I go to TSA pre-check, which is over here, and then I have to walk the long way around. It only takes like half a minute. Yeah, so this is my every 2 weeks. Sometimes there's 3 weeks in between, but I think I'm going to start getting into one-way or non-stop flights as I go into the East Coast, because it's a bit closer to Texas. So I know I think the Baltimore flight is non-stop, so that's good. Okay, so I'm going to go through TSA pre-check and go to my little waiting area for the next 2 hours before I get on my delayed flight. For the first time, there's nobody in the peasant aisle. So the special aisle actually has the person waiting. I guess no one flies at lunchtime. Okay, it looks very much the same as when I was here 4 days ago. So back in Indianapolis, everything's shut down because it's past 10 o'clock. I am going to the van and I realized it's only 9 o'clock my time because I was on Houston time. So I may actually make it to the rest area. It's 3 hours, but there is one that's 2 hours away. That was the most chaotic. I didn't film anything, but Orlando was chaos today. Like, so many flights canceled, everything. I have like really, really bad belly right now. I don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna go walk through Indianapolis. Nice to be home, my second home, so I went to college here. But yeah, so I'm gonna go find ground transportation. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I just literally, I've got like really bad heartburn for some reason. I don't normally get it, but it's like period week. So not that you guys need to know that, but the body does weird things when it's like PMS. I don't get like moody or anything, believe it or not. I'm actually a pleasant person. No, I don't get like cramps or anything like that, but I get really bad heartburn. So okay, let's go to the van. Hopefully she hasn't been robbed, broken into, stolen, gas siphoned, or bike, missing. Okay. Okay, there's my girl. Oh my God, let me see if I can zoom in. Hang on, I got so much stuff in my hands. There she is. Oh, I missed her. It looks like it rained and it is cold. This is so much better. It's actually raining right now. It's so much better than Houston. So let's go through the puddles. Let's go get my girl. Okay, I'm actually wide awake. I slept quite a bit today. Actually, I slept at the airport in Orlando. I just parked myself on a bench right next to a bunch of pilots that were talking about whatever, and just slept there right in the center of the area. Okay, so one time my it said, like, on the Viper alarm, it said lock unsuccessful, but the alarm wasn't triggered. So paddleboard is still on there, and that was quick. I was the first one off the bus. That was great. Okay, so when I hit the open button, it should beep only twice. If it beeps 4 times, someone's tried to get in. So first thing I'm going to do is check the bike. The bike has not been tampered with. Oh, it's fantastic. Okay, check the handles. Nobody tried to get in. Now let me open the door. Now the only downside is I have to leave the bike in overnight. It's too late for me to bother getting it out, and I just want to get on the road. So here we go. Yay! No one tried to get in. Okay, I need to get this Viper alarm fixed. See here. It's gonna beep again. Yeah, so that's the side door. All right. Hi, Prudence. Thank you for saying hi to me. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I think this is a $50 or $60 for the last 5 days of being here. It's $8 or $9 a day. Okay, let's get out. Okay, I'm back to a wide turning circle. The 122 point turn to get out of any parking space. I have to like kind of do this weird angled turn to get out because I don't want the bike rack to clip anything, because like even though the van's turning, I still have another 3 feet or so. So I am now, it's very like moistery on the outside, but I had no condensation ever on the inside of my van. So these I'll do it later. I'll do a video about like moisture and stuff, which is a horrible word, but anyway, I have these charcoal packets, about 30 of them, all kind of hidden and on my dashboard and everything, and they stop mold and smells and condensation and everything on the inside, so it's really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the cashier and let's get out of here. I have 2.5 hours, so might as well go to the 3 hour. Well, I'll go 2.5 hours. They'll put me in at 1 o'clock, which will be midnight, and I'm gonna go right to bed. So, all right, let's get out of here. I am in downtown Franklin, Indiana, where I went to college, and I've driven here a few times in rental cars. First time driving in Prudence. I'm gonna go meet my friend for coffee, if I can hear myself think, so probably not. Good evening. My residence of choice this evening is this Pure Michigan Welcome Center, and I'm going to try to park as far as I can from the trucks, which I think would be just over here. Okay, this is good. All right, I'm going to park here tonight, and I'm going to eat my chicken wings at 10 o'clock at night and go to bed. Okay, so I think this is good. I'm trying to upload a video right now. I don't know if it will even upload. I'm out of memory on my my phone, but this should be fine. It's nice. I'm way on the other side of the Welcome Center, so I shouldn't hear all the trucks. Let me see. Hang on a minute. I'm going to unplug everything. Let me see how bad it is. Oh, it's super quiet. I just have the freeway noise, which is fine. I'm not hearing the reverb of the engine. So I'm as far as I can be from the other side, and I got to sort my van. I got some groceries and things. And yeah, I'm just going to relax. It's only 8:50. No, 9:53. Sorry, my van, yeah. So I'm in the Michigan Welcome Center, and I'm an hour ahead. So I'm going into Ohio tomorrow morning. Just need to check the distance for that. Okay, so I have a 2-hour drive in the morning to Cuyahoga National Park, which is fine, so I'm not in a hurry. I do have to get there relatively early because I want to go to Hocking Hills, but more on that later. So yeah, so let me finish uploading my video and let me go eat my wings and go to bed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Get a ticket. Okay, maybe I pay on the other side. This is where the gas is cheap, but the tolls are expensive. So I stopped off at the Ohio Welcome Center. It is cold. It is freezing, actually. It feels nice. So these welcome centers are great. The ones in Texas, they have museums and things. You can like learn about stuff. So this is Ohio, or in Japanese, Ohayou gozaimasu, which means good morning. Oh, funny thing, I had to speak Japanese at the airport. There was a poor lady that had missed her flight, and she didn't understand what she was supposed to do, so I helped her out, helped the desk attendant out, who had very sketchy Japanese from like college, like 20 years ago. Anyway, this is Ohio, so I am heading to, oh, there's London. That's the thing, this is the Midwest, everything's named after everything else. There's a Newark, there's a Lancaster, a Mount Vernon, so they just, Philadelphia, they just steal everything. Anyway, so I'm heading toward Columbus, and Orville Wright and Wilbur Wright, the Wright brothers, were born in Ohio, but they actually flew the plane in one of the Carolinas, Kitty Hawk. I think it was the Kitty Hawk. Anyway, or maybe it was here. Maybe they flew the, I have to look it up. I'll put it on the screen wherever the first flight was. Maybe it was in Dayton, I don't know. I'm heading toward Dayton actually, so, and then you have all the astronauts that were all from Ohio, apparently. That's so crazy, everybody's from Ohio. John Glenn, Neil Armstrong. Why were there so many people from Ohio? Did they just want to get the hell out of Ohio? So they're like, I'm just gonna go to the moon because it sucks. I don't know. There's me. Okay, let me get back in the van. I've got another hour to drive. I could sleep here, it's midnight already. So I could sleep here and then have a 6-hour drive tomorrow, but I would rather just go another hour since I have the energy and I have the gas. And actually this is really quiet over here. You can't hear any of the trucks. So this is a nice thing, is that you get like 1,000 million trucks at these truck stops and then you have no cars. So, and I'm right by the freeway, so I would sleep pretty well here. Something went thud in the back, so I'm gonna go quickly check that out and then get back on the road. But yeah, I'll be in, it's only 11 p.m. my time, Houston. Okay, I'm at the rest area. There's 1,000 million trucks, and hopefully this will be as nice as the last one I was at. Seriously, there's like 1,000. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is nuts. Where are all these people going? Okay, so there should be a car section. Oh, I hope it's not. Trucks and cars, trailers. Okay, I'm gonna go park back here. Okay, it's over here. Oh, thank you. I was worried there for a minute. I was like, they're not supposed to be parking where the cars park. Okay, this isn't bad. Ohio gozaimasu from Ohio. I slept like a freaking rock. There's 10 billion, and that is not an exaggeration, 10 billion trucks here and across the street. I didn't hear a single one of them. All right, I'm headed toward Cleveland, not Chicago. Foggy, hazy morning this morning, and I got my ticket, so yeah, we'll just see how much this toll booth is. I went through the one on the way to Chicago, and there was no one to like give me any ticket or anything, so I'll probably get a bill in the mail. Battling with the stupid ticket authority from last year. So in Chicago, I think my transponder, which is on my window, my Easy Tag works in various different other states. But for some reason that day it was like foggy, raining, something, I don't know what was going on, but it didn't read my transponder. So I got the bill, I paid the bill, but they keep sending me the invoice fees. Now it's up to like $46 or $48 for a piece of paper for an invoice that I no longer owe. So I'm not paying the invoice fee because I already cleared my debt. So it's stupid. Anyway, all right, so I've got 70 miles until I get onto the, well, I'm on the I-80. Okay, so I'm on the same, oh, all right. I'm on the same 80 freeway that goes from Iowa to Chicago and then continues on. So that's why it's the whole of the 80 freeway in the Midwest is a toll road. So just be aware of that. It's nice that it's cooler. I'm going to stop off at this travel plaza. So all along the I-80, they have these oases, and it's great because you don't have to leave the toll road and get back on. You can just stop at these travel plazas, and they're massive, and they've got like 10 different restaurants. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks and use the restroom and get a snack for after my hike. Oh, this is nice. Okay, they've got, okay, let me go use the restroom first. This is like an airport. This is great.
When we're looking through these canons.
There's a guy doing an interview. He's like, we just want people to work as many shifts as they can and never have a day off. So, anyway, so this is the, I can't get too close, but anyway, there's a map on the wall with the info of all the stopping points. So it goes all the way from Iowa through to, I think, Pennsylvania. And then there's some pamphlets. There's a shop over there selling various things. And there's restaurants. There's bakery, Panera, bakery, cafe, Burger King, and Starbucks. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get a drink, whatever they have. I guess they don't have frappuccinos. I don't know, we'll see. They should have chai. This is great though. This is nice, very clean and new. I guess this is what my toll fee is paying for. All right, I'm at the end of the toll, and I'm gonna pay my ticket. So hopefully they take cards because, oh yeah, no, there's a ticket. Is he paying with cash or card? because I don't carry cash with me. If I do, I buy lottery tickets. All right, he's looking for change. It's funny being in toll plazas. Usually I just go through with the easy tag. All right, he's got cash, so I gotta find cash now, unfortunately. Yeah, check out this video from a Japanese toll booth. It's like, I don't know what to do there either. I'm so confused and I have no idea where I need to put my ticket. This is the toll booth, look at this. I could probably just go around in that little corner right there. I am infinitely confused by this. I'm gonna assume I put it in the green flashing one. And if I'm in a taller car, I put it in the other green flashing one. Okay, this is actually quite nice. So I'm just gonna park, I think I'm gonna park over here behind the building so it drowns out a bit of the noise. And this is it. This is my home for the night. Hopefully it won't be too loud. I'm gonna go right to bed right now. I'm at Love's getting gas in Pennsylvania before I cross over into New York State because it's probably cheaper here. And this is what I'm driving with. I slept actually on the other side of my bike. So I currently have a bungee cord holding my bike up. I can't really get the front wheel off. It's not like a quick release. So this is my only option. And then I have a cover for it with my porta potty, easily accessible because that little door won't open. But once I get the door open later, after I've been to Niagara Falls, I'll go ahead and put it on the back of the van. So, all right, got some provisions. I don't have any groceries, so I need to stop and get groceries at some point. All right, so I got gas and let's go on to Niagara Falls. All right, New York, could you put the sign any further from my freaking van? Literally, I have to walk through the entire state and probably a bunch of poison ivy and shit. Okay, anyway, I don't think I can get a better picture. These little villages all through upstate New York are absolutely adorable. They're just like, I don't know, they're just super cute. Really, really cute. And so, yeah, it's a shame I can't stop, but I will come back, definitely come back to this area in my lifetime. When I go back and spend more time in each state after I've done the whole country, the whole continental US, all the, everything that's, all the national parks, and then every state. In the lower 48, then I'll come back. But yeah, they're all just like super adorable. It's like Gilmore Girls, like non-stop Gilmore Girls. You know, I think they lived in Stars Hollow. But this is absolutely, and they have so many little roadside fruit and vegetable stands that you pay on the honor system. You just leave a couple dollars for it in the little box. It's so like trusting out here. It's all Amish country too. Like you can see here, it's all like horse and buggy world. But look at these houses. Everyone's got perfectly manicured gardens. It is beautiful, absolutely stunning.